20 Western Michigan 4-0 to open up, but then draws with Detroit Mercy, Temple, and as Dayton will try that right flank and see what they can work up. A deflection still in play. Change usually with their keeper, their starting keeper. We'll keep an eye on that as Dovolo on the right channel working and trying to cut it back close to the byline. Right foot swing across, back stick, put it in. Spartans put it on the board first. Steven Hernandez going up not too far from here. Hernandez knocking on that back door. Well, he made sure he kicked it in. At UNCG, and the 5th minute has UNCG on top, 1-0. What a play. What a service ball. Now we'll take a look at that one more time. Just methodically done. It is a thing of beauty as Dovolo putting that nicely placed. Got that with the inside of his foot. And in that back stick, Steve up. And UNCG buzzing, not satisfied. It looks as if they gave up the goal. Hernandez. Oh, great. As UNCG feisty with that defense. Something that they had talked about during training. They are not happy with the fact that they've working to the right channel. Dovolo from Aruna. Dovolo, Fritz. Hoping to keep that one right in games. Eyeing 14 now. Speaking of 14, there's Dovolo. He's got it. Knifing in, left foot shot, all off the bar. What a stop and what a shot. Dovolo trying to somehow wrap it around. He almost did. The punch away by Montano, and then the help of the woodwork. It does result in a corner. Clever scoop by Bordalos. Haruna. Here's Dovolo. Eyeing, tough angle, cutting it back. Wide open, Teteva. What a block by Muntel. This is flicked on the corner. Dovolo. Here's Bordelot. Punched away. One kid from Kansas City. UMKC. And then making the transfer to UNCG. Dovolo. Oh, my. Vermont that won the whole thing. He got a PK in that championship. DeBordalo, tough angle and sledding up. Slid over here to the right. DeBordalos. Dovolo. Can he crack it from there? Left foot just two. Diving in. Here's DeBordalos. DeBordalos, nice cut back. How did he keep that at his feet? Right at the byline. Oh, the diagonal ball. Teteva had a... long ball, try to chip the keeper. And it almost... Now Dovolo, he has it. Knifing into the center. And wide open here on this right side is Haruna. Haruna. Longo. And Longo, Lindbergh. Here's a shot, Haruna. Oh. Could a shot come here for the Flyers? They have been held to 0. One more goal in the closing minutes of this first half. Lurking is Lashikar in the back stick. Nice little. Did have Buabing by one step. Sessoms with a nice step. Sessoms trying to line it up in a good. Bordalos. The transfer from UMKC. This is deep, looking for back stick, headed down by Lindbergh.
Remaining in the first half.
We'll swipe at it there with his leg, but now Dayton still being shut out in the shot column. Can they find one? This is a good hit, and man, maybe 2 or 3, maybe even 4 goals in the first half. Dayton able to respond and kind of hold steady in the back line with the help of Montano. But UNCG, after a commanding down for Dayton, as they were not at all going to lay back in their laurels and just sit. You could basically feel the momentum shift. De Bruyne will take it. The left foot, and Wilson waiting. Wilson right. Oh, nice feint. Here's a shot. Ricocheted, and then in. Another early goal, this time in the start of the second half. And UNCG, when it was the mission for Dayton to get on the board, tie this thing up, and switch the momentum, how quick things changed for the home side. As Sigurd Ignisarvos able to come in, and when there's chaos in the box, good things happen for those attacking. And there it is. Out of Norway at 5'11", Spartans. Now Dayton trying to find one back, and they almost got it. The lead 12 shots to Dayton's 3. Flyers still trying to penetrate this back line of UNC. And this little scoop. Here's Longo. Longo looking, clipped over into the box. Here's a shot and driven just. Lead. Laid off perfectly. Dayton hoping to get one back. It might come here, and it does. As it's slotted just past Seth Wilson. And now it makes it a 2-1 ball game. That's how dangerous Dayton can be. To Bordelis, curling, ricocheted, and slapped in by Dovolo. Pardon me, that is Torre who gets the goal. Pablo Torre, again, chaos in the box. And if you're there, you just never know what might just happen. The ball popped away, and Pablo Torre able to pick up the trash and send it into the back of the net. And UNCG has claimed that 2-goal lead again from Torre. UNCG once again on the attack. Back, played at the corner of the box and ripped in. Another delicious ball, slapping it down. So little question marks on the attack. Not so much though for UNCG. Left-footed blast cut out. Up ahead with Sessoms latching onto it. Good ball threaded up there by Longo. Sessoms. Good ball sent in, banged around, pinged in, and somehow finds the back of the net. And in a blink of an eye, it's now 3-2. Dayton, after thirsting for any type of goal, comes up now with 2. Again, chaos in the box ensues, and the attacker usually can come out looking as the victor. Able to come away with a goal. That made it 3-2 right now here in the second half. Leak 2 here. And that was the second goal more so with just chaos in the box. A well-played ball. This is into the 18, a slide tackle from the side. Oh, they're going to call a PK. Maybe we'll get a look at this. Slide tackle from Losick. Said he came from the side, but it looked like he got ball. They'll take a look at this. See from that angle. This will be a PK, and almost blocked by Seth Wilson. Unfortunately, cannot, and Dayton, out of nowhere, has leveled this up 3-3 with question marks coming in after the break on where the offense was going to come from. On this second half, Dayton has put up 3 goals and 2 unanswered. And Sassine buries the PK, and it's all leveled at 3. Wilson did guess right, just couldn't catch up to the pace. And a tie with UNCG. Steven Hernandez with a purpose. Here's Teteva. Oh, brilliant. Hernandez. He knew what time was limited. Foul. Oh, getting chippy here as Dayton working again. Rolled off to the right. Haruna's got to really put an impact on this match. Slides it over. Teteva. Stop. Pop. Records at his previous school last season. Has an assist here tonight. High deep ball headed down, and a little react. UNCG trying to get back on top. Beautiful curling ball. Here's a blast to a half volley hit by Hernandez. He'll get it. Hernandez inside the 18, cut out, knocked out. It will be a corner. Well played off the chest of Steven Hernandez. Options in the box. Hernandez, that's deflected out. Connects with Teteva. Back to Dovolo. To Teteva. Haruna's there. Haruna. And we might have a handball. We have a handball. The chemistry between Teteva and Dovolo is unmatched. And no handball. One was a PK. Now UNCG searching. Teteva will take the corner, an outswinger with Hernandez lurking on the far stick, as well as Losick. Nice bend. Close, setting it and sending it. Nice bend. Here's a shot, Losick driven and just had a look. Deflected back out, Dovolo will send it in. Teteva just over the bar. Oh, the serve. Talked about Dayton and their issue with ties. They've got 3 draws on the season. And staring at the possible 4th tie unless UNCG can come away with some heroics. Here's a shot. Blasted. Another shot. That's in. That will be enough. UNCG, they knew they had it in them. And they come up in the clutch moments to score the game winner. If you keep knocking, if you're in the vicinity, you just never know. And when you have the talents and the attack of the likes of the weapons that Coach Chris Rich has. We'll take another look at this But it was Steven Hernandez. Comes up with a knockout blow. He got the first punch in to start this affair. And we thought just maybe in the script they would have for number 11 to have that final say, the final blow. And what do you know? Is the waning minutes of this match, but they'll have one more try. And there's a shove, and
4, 3, 2,
in the closing seconds of this match to keep the streak alive, Steven Hernandez, a brace in the heroics to match the talent that he has possessed in his years at UNCG. Well, Hernandez definitely put on the cape in the closing minutes, able to come up with a huge final blow after getting the first punch in the early minutes of this match.